afternoon and welcome to Tiger News here at Middleton High School. My name is Abram Bislava.
And I am Avani Shannon.
On today's broadcast, we'll bring you some exciting coverage about our school.
Starting things out, we'll look at the cafeteria's menu for today.
Following that, we'll head over to do an overview of an eco-community service project.
Hold up, Abhi. I'm getting word of a dangerous change in Hurricane Isaac's storm path. It looks like we'll have to go off air because the hurricane's hurling towards us here at Tampa Bay.
Sorry for that brief intermission. We are now focused on bringing you live coverage of the storm as it heads towards Tampa and now towards us at Middleton High School.
On our updated agenda, we'll be giving you a basic rundown of the storm.
Following that, instead of looking at what's on the menu for the cafeteria for today, we'll be looking at preparations underway as it becomes a makeshift shelter for the people caught in the storm.
We also have an exclusive interview with the fire station following an inspiring story about an area where the hurricane has already passed through.
Finally, our Ecos Club community service project has been postponed for the safety of all students, and it will occur after the storm to begin preparations for the cleanup. Now let's head over to the meteorologist's room with Avanish to learn more about the storm.
Hurricane Isaac was initially planned to make landfall in northern Florida before moving even more further north and eventually fading out. But instead, it's unfortunately coming and barreling towards us here at Middleton High School. It's currently a Category 4 storm and is moving at 15 miles per hour. It'll reach us and make landfall in the Tampa Bay area in 1 or 2 hours.
Wow, Avi, that storm sounds really dangerous. What can those at home do to prepare for the storm?
You're right, Abhi, that really is dangerous. And at this point, with so little time left, make sure that you find a safe and secure place to be at during the storm. And obviously, stay inside and, of course, don't be near open bodies of water. Even I personally told my family to stay at the school shelter and to bring only necessary items.
It is definitely really important to coordinate with your loved ones and make a plan for the storm. Moving on, let's look at some of the damage the storm has already caused on its way here. As you can see, the damage from the hurricane that occurred in Jacksonville is quite alarming. There are many trees that have fallen along with many streets flooding. Crews have just started the work to clear debris and manage the rising water levels. As you can see, the damage from the hurricane has been devastating. Homes have been destroyed, trees have been uprooted, and power lines have been cut, leaving many without electricity. Schools are taking appropriate measures, turning public high school cafeterias into makeshift shelters for the people who did not have the opportunity to prepare.
One of these shelters is one of our own schools, Middleton, with volunteers and those staying at the shelter setting up makeshift beds, tarps, as well as serving food. On the ground, we have Matthew Montero. Matthew, how's it looking like over there?
It was only a few short hours ago that Middleton was preparing to take in students for the upcoming school week. Instead, they now prepare to take in families caught in the middle of Hurricane Isaac.
Hello, I'm here at Middleton High School where preparations are underway as the school prepares to become a shelter for those caught in the storm. As you can see, people have already started lining up here 30 minutes before the shelter opens. In fact, let's talk to someone already here. Sorry, excuse me, what's your name?
Mrs. Stephanie Latanzi.
Okay, Miss Latanzi, why do you choose to stay at a shelter rather than stay at home or somewhere else?
I don't have hurricane-proof windows, and my house is not like a cement block house, so the wind could impact us. We could lose something. I just feel like it's much safer here at a shelter than at my house.
How are you and others dealing with this sudden shift in the storm out of nowhere?
There's been a lot of preparation, going to the grocery store, getting canned food items, non-perishable food items, so that way we're prepared. We also have plenty of water, but there's been a lot of traffic, very busy very busy stores, lots of things off the shelf, so it's kind of been an interruption.
Sounds like a lot of work to get ready for it. Why is the shelter important to you?
So to me, it's important to have a safe place because I'm not from Florida, so this is a bit scary, and it kind of provides a sense of safety, and you also get to socialize with people even through this event.
Okay, thank you so much for your time.
Oh, you're welcome.
As you can see, the community has come together really fast to get ready for the storm. Back to you in the studio, Abhi.
Thank you for that, Matthew.
Earlier today, one Swiftwater team had some troubles getting to a patient. We also got the chance to interview one of the brave people from the team. Let's head over to Matthew Montero with the story.
As Hurricane Isaac passed through Jacksonville, streets and houses began to flood. One local Swiftwater team was sent out to respond to a call. However, they encountered trees and debris on their way to the patient. I got the opportunity to talk to one of the members of that team.
Hello, I'm here with firefighter Joshua Doyle.
With the rapid change in the hurricane's path, these first responders have been working overtime to deal with the hurricane. What type of calls have you been receiving so far?
Well, we've been receiving a lot of swift water calls because of all the water holding in the area. County's a low-lying area, so there's water just about everywhere.
Okay, can you tell us about the situation that you dealt with earlier today?
Today I went out and we had a swift water call. On the way there, we had trees and debris covering the roadway, so we had to cut down the trees and move them out of the way so we can gain access to the patient. And then on the way back to our staging area, we also had debris in the way, so we had to get that tree out of the way as well.
Wow, that's crazy. How do you mentally prepare for yourself for something like this?
Oh man, again, it's just, you just got to get it done. They expect you to do it. You got to say, hey, if I don't do it, no one else will.
You must be really brave.
I don't know about that. I try.
Thank you so much for your time.
All right, thank you.
The bravery of our first responders is really incredible to see. The swift water team was on their way to a call when they were blocked by multiple trees, which they were forced to cut down in order to reach the patient and get them out safely.
We really are lucky to have such dedicated first responders working around the clock to keep us safe. As we mentioned earlier, our eco cleanup was initially scheduled for today, but due to the catastrophe that's going on, we're going to have to reschedule it.
The ECO team is working diligently in order to provide emergency services and kits for students and families in need.
On top of that, all the clubs in school are getting together to help clean up after the storm.
It really is incredible how people can come together in such a difficult time. It shows the strength that teamwork can have.
Yes, I agree with you, Avi. But however, that's all we have for Hurricane Isaac today. Thank you for tuning in,
Stay safe out there.
and we'll see you at FBLA States.